Let me tell you something that took me way too long to figure out. I spent 3 years of my early 20s obsessing over my credit score. I checked it every single week on Credit Karma. I paid every bill 3 days early. I kept my utilization below 10%. I did everything right, everything the internet told me to do. And one morning I woke up, checked my credit score 800. Perfect. I felt like a financial genius. Then I checked my savings account. $200. I checked my investment account. It didn't exist. I checked my net worth. It was basically zero. That was a wake-up call I will never forget. I had mastered a number that didn't make me wealthy while completely ignoring the numbers that actually did. And today I'm going to show you exactly what I mean, because chances are you're making the same mistake right now. So let's get clear on something first, because I'm not here to tell you credit scores don't matter. They do matter, but you need to understand exactly what they measure and, more importantly, what they do not measure. Your credit score measures one thing and one thing only: how reliably you pay back debt. That's it. It is literally a debt behavior score. It tells lenders, this person is good at borrowing money and paying it back. Here's what your credit score does not measure: your savings, your investments, your net worth, your income, your financial security, or your actual wealth. Think about it this way. You could have a perfect 850 credit score, zero savings, zero investments, and $30,000 in student loans, and the system says you're financially excellent. Meanwhile, someone with $50,000 in a Roth IRA, $10,000 emergency fund, and no debt might have a lower score simply because they don't use credit much. Who is actually wealthier? You already know the answer. Here's where it gets really dangerous, and this is what I call the credit score obsession trap, and millions of young Americans fall into it every single day. It starts innocently enough. You download Credit Karma or Experian. You check your score, it's a little low, maybe 650, and something clicks in your brain. You want that number higher, so you start optimizing for the score. You open a new credit card to improve your credit mix. You keep balances low. You set reminders to pay early. You research every possible way to boost the number by 10 points. And here's the trap. All of that time, energy, and mental bandwidth. It's being spent on a number that does not build wealth. While you're busy trying to get from 720 to 750, someone else your age is putting $300 a month into index funds and quietly becoming a millionaire. The opportunity cost is massive. Every hour you spend optimizing your credit score is an hour you could have spent learning to invest, building a side income, or actually growing your net worth. So if credit score isn't the most important number, what is? 2 words: net worth. Net worth is the simplest and most honest measure of your financial health. The formula is brutal in its simplicity: everything you own minus everything you owe. That's it. Your assets, savings, investments, retirement accounts, property, minus your liabilities, student loans, car loans, credit card debt, any money you owe. What's left is your net worth. And here's the honest truth about net worth for most people in their 20s. It might be negative right now. If you have $5,000 in savings but $20,000 in student loans, your net worth is negative $15,000. And that's okay. What matters is the direction. Is it moving up every month or down? A growing net worth means you are building real wealth. A rising credit score with zero savings means you are becoming a better borrower. Those are 2 completely different financial outcomes, and only one of them sets you free. So what actually moves your net worth up? Let me give you the 3 levers that genuinely build wealth, and none of them are pay your credit card on time. Lever 1. Saving rate, the percentage of your income you actually keep. If you earn $3,500 a month and save $700, that's a 20% saving rate. That number matters infinitely more than your credit score. Every percentage point increase in your saving rate directly increases your net worth. Lever 2. Investment returns. Money sitting in a savings account earning 4% is good. Money invested in a low-cost index fund earning an average of 10% over decades is wealth building. The difference between 4% and 10% over 30 years is not double the money. It's literally 4 times the money. Compound interest is not a math concept, it's a superpower. Lever 3. Debt elimination. Every dollar of debt you eliminate increases your net worth by exactly $1. Aggressively paying down high-interest debt, especially credit cards at 20% interest, is the guaranteed best investment you can make. Now, I want to be completely fair here because I don't want you leaving this video thinking credit scores are useless. There are specific moments in life where your credit score genuinely matters, and you should know exactly when those moments are. Number 1. Buying a home. Your credit score directly affects your mortgage interest rate. The difference between a 680 score and a 760 score on a $300,000 mortgage can be $100 to $150 less per month, which over 30 years is $40,000 or more in savings. That's real money. Number 2. Renting an apartment. Most landlords in major American cities require a minimum credit score of 650 to 700. Below that, you may need a cosigner or larger deposit. Number 3, some car loans and personal loans where the interest rate difference is significant. That's essentially the list. For everything else in daily life, your credit score is a background number that should require very little of your active attention. A score of 700 to 750 gets you excellent rates on almost everything. Chasing 800 to 850 is mostly ego, not financial strategy. So here's what I want you to walk away with today, a completely new financial priority list. One that is actually designed to build wealth, not just impress a lender. Priority 1, build your emergency fund first. 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. This is your foundation. Without this, every financial setback destroys your progress. Priority 2, get your employer $400 and $1,000 match if you have one. This is a 50 to 100% instant return on your money. Nothing, not even a perfect credit score, beats free money. Priority 3, pay off high-interest debt. Anything above 7 or 8% interest, pay it aggressively. You cannot outinvest 20% credit card interest. Priority 4, invest consistently in index funds through a Roth IRA or brokerage account. Even $100 a month, every month, without stopping. And your credit score, maintain it passively. Pay your bills on time. Keep 1 or 2 credit cards with low balances. Check it once a month, not once a day. Let it be a background process while your net worth does the real work in the foreground. All right, here's the big picture summary. Your credit score is not your financial report card. It is a debt behavior score, useful in specific situations, but completely useless as a measure of actual wealth. The number you should be obsessing over is your net worth and whether it is growing every single month. So here is your challenge for this week. I want you to calculate your net worth right now, today. Open your Notes app. Write down every asset you have, savings, investments, anything of value. Then write down every debt, student loans, car loan, credit cards. Subtract one from the other. That is your real financial starting point. It might be a negative number, and that's completely okay. What matters is that you know it, and now you're going to grow it. Drop your number in the comments. You don't have to be specific, just tell me if it's positive or negative. Let's normalize talking about real financial numbers instead of just credit scores. If this video shifted how you think about money, subscribe. Because every week I bring you strategies like this that actually move the needle. I'll see you in the next one.